Story time. So I'm a photographer and I'm shooting as a private hire for a couple, and it's at a restaurant. So even though I'm a private hire, it is a public space. I'm shooting the couple, and I'm shooting all the guests that are there. And then I decide, hey, they're probably going to remember what the venue and what the place looked like, what the restaurant looked like on that night. So I start to pan my camera around the restaurant. And then I notice that there was a guy and a girl who were sitting next together at the same table. The guy calls me over. And so I go, hi, how can I help you? He goes, where are you putting these? I said, I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what do you mean? He said, where are you putting these? I said, sir, what are you talking about? He points at my camera. He goes, where are you putting these? I said, I'm a private hire. So these pictures are going to go straight to the couple. He goes, are you putting these on Facebook? I said, no, sir, I'm a private hire. So these are going to go straight to the couple. I don't know what they'll do with it afterwards, but these are going to go straight to the couple. He goes, these can't go on Facebook. I go, I understand that, sir. I didn't take any photos of you. He said, I just saw you take a picture of me. I said, no, I assure you, I didn't click the shutter. I didn't take any pictures of you. He goes, let me see. I go, okay. The girl that he's sitting next to goes, babe. And then she puts her hand on his arm. And he goes, let me see. I said, okay. So I walk over a little bit closer. My camera has a flip out screen. So I flip out my screen at a nice distance. He puts his hands on my camera. Please release my camera. I don't say this. So I'm scrolling through the photos. He's scrolling. He's saying, go back to this one. Okay, good. And I'm still scrolling. She's going, babe. And he's saying, and he's basically ignoring her and still scrolling. I say, see, sir, I didn't take any pictures. He goes, stop, go back. He finds a picture of him and the girl that he's with blurred out in the background because I'm focused on somebody else, but there they are in the background eating and you can barely tell it's them. He goes, delete that. I go, sir, that's a good picture that I took of somebody else. Nobody can tell that's you. He goes, delete that picture. She goes, babe. He goes, delete it. I go, well, sir, I really would rather not like to get rid of this picture. And he goes, you just need to respect my privacy. I'm nice. I got some other pictures of the person that I took pictures of. I delete it. I go, okay, well, I really need to get back to my job, but I assure you there won't be any pictures of you in it for the rest of the night. He goes, I need to see the rest of the camera roll. She goes, babe, please let go of my camera. He's still holding on to my camera. I start to close the screen. He goes, I need to see the rest of the pictures. I say, sir, I assure you, these aren't going to be public. I'm not going to take any more pictures of you for the rest of the night. He said, you need to make sure. She goes, babe. I go, sir, I need to get back to my job now. I start pulling my camera away. He still has a firm grip on my camera. Please release my camera. So finally, I close it all the way. He goes, you have to make sure these don't get out. Now he's raising his voice. She goes, babe. I said, oh, sir, I got you. She goes, he cheated on his wife with me. And then he goes, in all seriousness, he stops being serious and literally goes, she my sneaky link. Just make sure these pictures don't get out. You could have just said that.